Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Extra Hot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Thursday, so we're going to do NASDAQ, US30, gold, US oil, and Euro USD. So let's see. So here it's gold. Sorry, it's NASDAQ. Let's start with a 4-hour time frame because I just want to show you something which is very simple and very straightforward to identify. We have something like this. I hope you can see that. Uh, also, yeah, we have a very nice, or we had a very nice resistance. You see that? Then from there, you've seen that the market was just playing below that resistance. It means that the market was still under bearish momentum. You see, so actually the market was just going lower. The market was downtrending. But after that, we see the market breaking that resistance that we said it was strong. So from there, we see even a retest. Then now the market is now ready to shoot up. You see, so after this breakout, obviously the market we're going to have a new structure which is going to be an uptrend. Actually, this is when they say the market is changing the direction or the trend. The trend was going lower, now the trend is going up, which is an uptrend. So this is what we were waiting for. So after this retest, the market is now pushing up. Then we will see like lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, something like that. So let's try to go on a smaller time frame and see what we can expect maybe. But I think maybe at the moment the market did not create what sorry. So let's see. Yeah, since this was our first retest, now we need a maybe another low, a higher low where we can just draw our support line. But at the moment, we're just waiting for the market to give us that structure and see what we can get before we can say now we draw. Because obviously this is the first confirmation. There will be another one creating the move like this. So we just have to wait for the market to create something like that. We don't have to rush the market to by drawing all the lines before things happen. We'll have to wait for the market to give us a very nice structure before we can say, okay, now this point or this higher low and this one, they now connect. But beside that, we just have to wait for the market to give us that structure. So anything can happen from here. What we want is we just need, as long as it's a structure, it can be something like this, it can be something like uptrending. It's fine as long as we've broken out of this bearish momentum. Then I think maybe we'll see a very strong bullish momentum, especially as tomorrow we have like NFP. So you have to uh, you don't have to forget about that. So we have to know that because we're going to trade that. When we're going to trade like NFP on like NASDAQ or US30, we'll choose which one we can go with. Actually, we're going to wait for the one which gives us the nice structure. Then we're going to take that. I am hoping maybe next US30, sorry, NFP can create some like very nice bullish momentum. So we can see a small sell-off before we can take a bullish momentum. But at the moment, we just have to wait for the market to give us those moves before we can say, okay, it's time to throw something. So let's go straight to US30. Remember, to these days we do like it's almost 5 things. So if we do 5 things like that, it means we just have to make sure that I don't spend enough time on one thing, as long as it's just a daily analysis. Actually, since we continue this every day, actually it's just a continuation, so we don't have to like start from scratch everywhere we start. So if maybe you missed some of my analysis, please feel free to go back and watch them. So here it's a structure of US30 before I even draw anything. So let's just draw something quicker so that you can see what we can get. I'm starting with the support line here. Remember why we do this? a thick line here, it's because this is a zone, it's not only a just line. So because the market can just play around this area, even on top we can still do the same thing, because it seems like the market was just doing the same thing, you see. Let's do that. You know why I don't push this support and resistance back? Because sometimes we don't have to just confuse ourselves, because these areas, they get old, they will no longer get respected when times goes on. So we have something here. Remember, this is a 4-hour time frame, which means this is enough to say now the market is playing like this. So now we have just confirmed that, okay, our market is moving like this. Mm, the market is moving like this, so we just have consolidation here. Sorry, a resistance here. Let me just use my normal. Yeah, we have something here which we call a support, and here we have a resistance. But I draw something like this, or I will just use double lines. Why? Because this is a zone. It's not like the market will just touch that line of yours and just respect it. But even here, we also have something. This thing happens. Why? Because the market actually wants to hit our stop loss. You can see different moves here, but when you check, this thing's just consolidating. So it means at the moment we can be like, it can be a very nice buy opportunity for us here. I think we already have an order here. If it's not if maybe the stop loss is not hit, but here is still a very nice area to buy. I hope you see that. So on US30, the market is still doing something like that. Actually, when we say ranging market, we talk about something like this. Actually, the market is ranging, which means it's consolidating. It's just going up and down. You see, you can buy here, the market will go up, then after it's back, going up, after it's back, something like that. So actually, sometimes it's not really safe, but it's fine since it's very like visible on a bigger time frame. So let's check that on a smaller time frame. Yeah, I think we still see the same thing. We still see the same thing. So which means this is the right thing to do. Let's say maybe if maybe you want to enter again, maybe if you missed it here, but I think this area, it's a nice area to place your orders, you see. So I don't have to waste much of a time. Then let's say here it's an area where you can just enter your USDT. Then after here, maybe later on the market can break here and go lower, or maybe the market will decide to go up and break our resistance. Then we'll say we can have another buy above this resistance. So we don't have to complicate things. What we do here is it has to be simple, so that when you apply all your rules, your stop losses, your like lot sizes, your trading plan, whatever, then you know that, okay, this thing is respecting this. I'm going to place my stop loss here because I'm willing to lose $5 or whatever, maybe your targets, whatever. Because if you don't trade, or if you don't have a trading plan or targets, something that like that will guide you in the market, actually you're still like playing around. Unless if maybe you are a pro, you will now like, it's a mental thing. But if it's not like that, then you have to write something, just follow something that will guide you every day. Why? Because the market will just play with your emotions. So for you to be like always on track, you must check something. You might have a journal, or like a notebook where you can just write everything. When you go on a trade, you might say, okay, just because now things are like this, I'm going to do this. Something like that. Something that will guide you every day. If you lose, you know what to do. If you win, you know what to do. Something is very simple. Keep it simple. Then even the market will just make things simple for you, right? So let's go on gold. Gold is also creating some crazy moves. Whoa, gold is also pushing up. This, remember, it's 2 hours. Okay, gold is creating some nice moves. I hope my people were still in the trade, because I think we had a trade. Let me clear that. Yesterday, yeah, I think it's yesterday. we had a trade here, a pending order here, then a stop loss. Our stop loss was somewhere, maybe here. Yeah, I think it's here or here. I no longer remember. So somewhere there. So what we see here, I just want to show you why I said we should buy. I said we should buy because, let me zoom, remove the auto. Oh, this is a daily. Okay, this is a daily time frame. You can see the support. The support was very nice on a very strong because this is a daily time frame. So we have to go bit to a bit smaller. Let's go to an like a 4-hour time frame. So we have a 4-hour time frame here, and you still see that we have. Let me remove this. We have like let me remove this. Okay, we have a very nice support, and here we also have a support which is like this. It's a support line, and if we push it back, if we push it back, okay, this is slow. If we push it back, you will see that okay, actually this was a zone. That's why the market was just playing below this. We saw a breakout without a retest. Even if the retest happened after, you can see a bigger move. This is a 4-hour candlesticks, guys. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So it means the market just took some time to come back here and retest. You see, this is a nice retest. Now the market came back and start to consolidate. Crazy move again. Now it's back. Now we can see another crazy move, and now we have like two supports. We have this old one here which was just going up. You saw that on a daily time frame, and at the moment we also have another one which is this. So actually this is a very strong support. That's why you see the candlesticks were just playing above there. Now I think we are in a very nice profit. Unfortunately, since we are in this analysis, I won't check my results. So it means we'll go back and check after this. But I am happy because I see the candlesticks are now pushing higher because we entered around here. So it means we are in a very nice profit. So from here, I think for those who are not in the trade, is where you can going to wait maybe for a small rejection before you can say you buy. But remember, we are still on that support. It means it's still a good time to buy actually. So let's try and see on a bit smaller time frame. Yeah, you see, we see a small rejection. This rejection, it doesn't mean that the market will just fall off. The market can just come back and push higher again. Because I see here we had something like this, a small support. You see this? So the market can just come here. This is an hour time frame. It means the market can just come bounce here before it can push it higher. Remember, we are still on the support. So we're just looking for a buy momentum unless the market breaks this support and go lower, then we can say now maybe the market is selling off. But since we are still on this, it means the market is still respecting this support unless we see the market going lower, maybe let's say below 1810, like somewhere here, or maybe below there, let's say 1807 is where maybe we can say the market is broken our support, you see. So yeah, without wasting your time, let me show you some good stuff, guys. I have extended the promotion because so many people really like the system. So let me show you that. Yeah, I wanted to show you this. You can see it's a system that you're going to plug on your MetaTrade platform on your PC. So it's still $35, guys. I wanted 20 people, but I think we are like left with 3 people to get the system. But you can let me know as long as it's before weekend, you can still get the system on $35. So because people really like this, so but after this, this system is going for $50 because I just made special only for 20 people. If you want the system, please, this is my WhatsApp. My email is this. You can WhatsApp or Telegram me on this number. I hope maybe you also saw the numbers on the screen at the time or on when I do the what it's called uh, the intro. So okay, this is the sum of the results that we get uh, on sorry, on our system. So it's fine. Let me just go and show you the like US oil. I hope maybe US oil. US oil was just selling off. You can see we are on 68, and so let's see. I'm on an hour now, so I'll have to go to a bit bigger time frame so that you can see the bigger picture, what's really happening here. So, or maybe let me just start with a 4-hour time frame. Sorry, a daily time frame. So on a daily time frame, guys, you can see that actually US oil was like overbought. So now the market came back to our support area. So on our support area, you can see that the market really respected that. So actually we were just waiting for the market to reach a little bit here before we can say now it's time to buy. But sometimes the market won't give us that that sometimes the market won't cover these small pips. It can create something like this maybe before it pushes up again. So what do we do? Actually, what we're going to do is we're just going to go to a bit smaller time frame and see if maybe we can have some nice entries. So it means we're going to have, since this is a bearish momentum, even if we have a support here, it means we have to identify the resistance area. If that resistance is broken, it's where we can say we can buy if the market doesn't reach this area. You see, so we go to connect this, maybe this, and this. You see, then if we draw the line, everything must make sense before we say if it's broken, it's where we're going to say we buy. So let's do that. Let's go, maybe let's try 2 hours, if maybe we can see that, or 1 hour. Let's make this auto. Okay. I hope you can see this. So let's try to connect this. You can start from here. You don't have to start, as long as if you can start anywhere and your line makes sense, it's much better than nothing. It means that line is like perfect because you just started somewhere, because you are not forced to start your line here or here. As long as the line can make sense with whatever that you follow, then it's fine. Sometimes we have to relearn these things, guys, because some people, since we learn one thing, people they no longer want to think outside the box. They just do the same thing that maybe it might be wrong, maybe doing that. So you see, we have a perfect resistant line here. So which means let me use 2 hours so that you can see a bigger structure. So which means the market has been like on a very nice bearish, So what we can expect here, for us to say now we're going to buy, we just have to break this area. If the market doesn't go lower and reach maybe 67 or 66, where we will reach like our support. If the market doesn't do that, it means we're going to wait for the market to break this resistance. If the market, let's say now you can see this, the market was just below this resistance. So for us to say we're going to buy, because already we can't buy here, so it means we have to wait for the market to break this, retest, and then we can say we can just jump on the market. Or sometimes the market won't just retest. It means the market can create something like a very long candlestick. So where we can say, okay, if it creates a long candlestick, maybe on the second one we can just go there and enter. But this must be done on a smaller time frame, like 15 minutes. One candlestick, then the second one you can just say I'm jumping on it because this closed above my what? My resistance. Or maybe another structure, maybe you can say maybe since I have the higher low, sorry, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. You can say, okay, since the market is like this, if the market breaks this area, your last lower low, you can see the market, or maybe your higher high here, but this is going to be far. You can just use this one here, which is very close. So you can see the market, if breaks this, because this actually will work as a resistance, it will show you that okay, the market is still under bearish. Even this one, if it breaks this, it means our structure is violated. So it means it's now it's time to buy. You see. Then when you buy, it's where you're going to maybe check your candlesticks or maybe a retest, something like that, where you can say I want to have a very nice buy. I hope you understand that, guys. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Let's go straight to Euro USD. Euro USD, it seems like it's going up. Okay, it's going up. Let's see that. Let's go. Yeah. This is what I wanted. So it's Euro USD here. So what do we do here, or what do we see? Actually, what we see, I see that the market was going low. We see the bearish momentum. The market was just playing below the resistance. You see, the market was playing below this. It means the market was just respecting our resistance. But that changed after the market broke this area and came back, tried to retest, but it did not reach here. It's still fine, but we see another retest which reached a very nice area. So we're supposed to buy that. That's why you see, yeah, but you can still buy that. You see an area where it's like 18460. It's where actually we placed our pending buy order. If it pushes higher, it means we're going to be in a very nice profit. But anything can happen. Don't just think on one side. You should just think on both sides. If maybe the negative happen, I mean the opposite happens, we might still lose the trade. But with our analysis, this is a very nice retest that we can just hold on, and we can have a very like a small swing trade. We can just hold. Today is Thursday. We can just hold until maybe next week Monday. So let's just say uh, we entered here. Maybe let me just throw this. Maybe if it happens, I'm not saying come back and say Kenzo, you said this will happen. Why now? No. When we analyze, guys, just know that we might be wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. We just do that as long as what we try is we're trying to make sure that we are not always wrong. So I'm going to leave this for until next week and see if maybe the market, I'm just going to adjust this stop loss maybe around up to here. Yeah, 822. Yeah, 822. So I'm going to, I hope you also seen this. Yeah, 822 somewhere there. So if the market, I hope the market will create something like that in some few days. So we will see about that. If it doesn't happen, it means I'll be wrong. It's fine. Sometimes we have to be wrong. So the market, the brokers, that sometimes they have to eat. So yeah, something like this. So I expect the market to create something like this going up. Why? Because we just had this breakout. Please, guys, if you forgot to hit the subscribe button, subscribe. Let's grow the channel. Thanks to everyone who subscribed, guys. Thank you so much. If you have any question, you saw my contacts, or you can check my description. You can just contact me. If you want the system, please let me know. It's still $35 until this Sunday, this coming Sunday. So yeah, thank you. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. This is Kenzo Extra Hot Forex. Bye.